Yesterday, I was messing around trying to find a new way to process my R&B melodies, and I created a simple but like really crazy effects chain, especially for R&B beats or trap soul. If you follow me on Twitter, you've seen me tweet about it, and I said that today I was going to create the tutorial on it. The way it transforms melodies and really just gives it that R&B and trap soul vibe is just amazing. So I definitely wanted to make a tutorial on it and show you. So let's get straight into making the beat, and then I'll break down the effects. All right, so since I'm going for that R&B trap soul vibe, the Beautiful Souls Omnisphere preset bank is obviously going to be perfect for this. So I'm going to layer a key and a pad. Let's go with keys 4. This Roses preset is really nice. We're at 77 for the BPM, and we're going to be creating this in G sharp minor. And let's bring this out. Let's do about 2 bars per chord. So let's skip every other note. There's our triad. Skip another note in the scale right here. Place one here. That's our 7th chord. Skip another note. Place one here. And now we have the 9th chord. So this is what it sounds like. Let's build out on E, skip every other note. That's our triad, 7th chord right here, and then the 9th. So let's just use 2 chords for this, because when we add the effects and we add the vocal and like a lead, it's gonna go crazy. So let's go ahead and keep it pretty simple. Let's hear what this sounds like. Back into the bank, and let's get a pad for this. And just to make it sound a little different, let's actually bring this one down an octave. So control down arrow. So layered with the keys sounds like this. So now let's throw it into the effects that I was talking about. I'll explain them after, but just to hear it, I have them loaded up from yesterday. Let's hear what it sounds like. So the coolest part about the effects processing is when we add in like the drums and vocal and throw it through there. I did it just for fun, and that's where everything went crazy. But let me go ahead and show you what the processing is. It's nothing too crazy, but I'm gonna break it down. So it's Valhalla Vintage Reverb. You could really use any reverb. This is just pretty much stock, and then I brought down the mix to 50%. The main part of this is inside of Shaper Box. We have this volume knob right here, which is giving us that ducking sound. It happens in the beginning and then towards the end, and I'll show you how to set this up. And then I'm utilizing the new liquid shaper right here, and I'll show you exactly how you can set these settings up too. And then we have an EQ cutting out some low end, some mid range, and then a lot of the high end, which gives us that dark vibe to it. So like I said, it's not a crazy setup, but with these specific settings, it sounds really cool. So all we need to do is hit this ×2 button again, one more time like that. Then we'll bring the sides down, go over here and bring this up all the way to the corner, double click right here, and then bring this shape in until you start to get a pumping effect that you like. Somewhere around there probably sounds pretty good. Then we'll go over here to the liquid, and then we're gonna bring in sweep like this. And I brought this down a little bit right here. Then I went ahead and got rid of that, and then we bring this down to about 230-ish, and then the mix down to 30% or 31, something like that. About here, and that's it. You can add in a few more things if you want. Like one thing that I probably should have added, which would have sounded really cool, is panning, and then we could just have it pan a little bit, and then we'll just bring the mix down probably to like 11%. All right, now we need to get a bass. Let's go into Beautiful Souls. Let's get bass 4. This one is not going to be ran into the effects processing. All we're gonna do is layer the bottom root notes right here. And let's actually bring this up 1 octave. And since we have the melodies going through the processing and everything else that's gonna go through the processing, the 808's just kind of gonna keep that solid tone in the low end, and watch how good this is about to sound. It's starting to come together, right? And real quick before we go on, let me show you what it sounds like when you throw like some drums in it for like ambient type sounds, like textures. We go ahead and just throw this right here. Let's throw them into mixer channel 1 and check this out, what it does to it. Let's bring this over a little bit. So if you just had those like layered in the background, it sounds pretty crazy. So the next thing I'm gonna do is add in a lead and then add in a vocal. For the lead, I'm working on a brand new Analog Labs bank. So I actually got the V Collection 9. It was on sale. It was like half off or something. I think it's usually 600 and I got it for like 300 or 290 something. And with that, you get all the instruments obviously, and then you can go in there and design your own banks. So as you can see, so far I'm at like 26 presets. I'm either gonna make it like 50, 75, 100. I'm not sure yet before I release it, but we're gonna use this lead one right here, which sounds like this. Perfect for that R&B feel, right? Ooh. Let's bring these down. And then what if we throw that into the processing as well? Let's hear it. Oh, you see, everything you throw into that processing is fire. What about an octave higher? Bro, wait. Let's go like this. Then let's go over here. Control B, bring this up an octave. That already has that Bryson Tiller vibe to it. So now let's just get a vocal. I'm gonna go add in Arcade real quick, and I hope that this doesn't destroy my computer because I have a lot open right now. It actually loaded pretty fast. So I'm gonna go through here and try to find one. If you are interested in checking out Arcade, I do have an affiliate link in the description, which will give you a free month trial of Arcade. So you can go ahead and check that out. So this is the one that I found. It's called Something Like This. And all we need to do is also throw that into the processing, and you'll see it's gonna sound crazy. But let me show you what it sounds like by itself. Turn it down just a little bit, and we'll go ahead and I'm just gonna add in a couple random ones, and then I'll show you what it sounds like by itself and with the processing. So let's just throw one here. Right, and now let's throw it into the processing. Ooh. There it is. That G worked perfect. Let's hear it without the processing. This is gonna sound completely different. Watch. Like, it sounds cool, but it doesn't sound anything like this. I'm telling you, do not sleep on effects. Take time to like learn different effects and take time to try to create different effects. Sometimes it doesn't take a lot. Like, this is just a little bit of volume ducking and then a little bit of like phase modulation with some EQ and reverb. It's not a lot, but when you find that perfect combination, it sounds crazy. All right, now let's get the drums going. I'm gonna go into the Broken Hearts drum kit. It's perfect for trap soul and R&B. I'm gonna let this play out and just find some drums that fit nicely. What if I threw like a cymbal in the beginning and threw it through the effects? Oh, there we go. I'm just gonna throw like random percussion in and then throw it inside of the effects. try this one too. Ooh. That sounds crazy. There we go. That's so smooth. That's it. The beat is done. This is exactly why I wanted to make a tutorial on this specific effects processing. Again, it's nothing crazy, but you saw how much it changed how this whole beat sounded. So definitely try it out if you want to, if you have Shaperbox, and then you can follow along with a different reverb, EQ, whatever it is. And you could do it without Shaperbox as well, but it's super easy to do inside of it. So that's why I used it. But yeah, if you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate you watching. I hope you did find something cool from this video and enjoy it. If you want to grab the Beautiful Souls Omnisphere preset bank or the Broken Hearts drum kit, there'll be a link in the description to both of those. Let's hear the full beat.